When it comes to welcoming a dog into your life, there's one major mistake that countless prospective dog owners make. A mistake that can have long-term consequences for both the human and the animal. The biggest mistake you're probably making with dog breeds is believing that all dogs of a certain breed will have the same temperament, needs, and behavior, or that choosing a breed alone guarantees a good match for your lifestyle. This misconception is woven into our culture. We browse breed lists online. We see dog personalities described in neat little paragraphs. We gravitate toward the dogs with looks or reputations we've come to admire. But the truth is, focusing just on breed stereotypes and ignoring the incredible individuality of every dog or the huge role of environment and training sets up both you and your future pet for disappointment. Let's start by exploring how breed-based thinking became so influential. The idea that certain breeds have certain predictable characteristics is not entirely unfounded. After all, dogs have been selectively bred for centuries for specific roles. Retrievers were developed to fetch game, border collies to herd sheep, dachshunds to flush out badgers. These genetic histories do shape tendencies and physical traits. But over time, popular media and breed guides have solidified these traits into hard rules, making it easy to believe that every golden retriever is gentle, every Doberman is a formidable guard, and every pug is a lazy couch potato. This mindset encourages us to see breeds as brands, as reliable guarantees of behavior. The reality is that while genetics provides some pieces of the puzzle, they're far from the whole story. Every individual dog is a unique blend of nature and nurture. Early socialization, training, exercise, living conditions, and even the personalities of the people in a dog's life will have a monumental influence on how that dog will grow and behave. Two dogs of the same breed, even from the same litter, can have totally different personalities and needs. Here's a common scenario. Someone loves the look and reputation of a Siberian Husky. They read that Huskies are friendly, good with families, and energetic. Pictures online show gorgeous dogs bounding through the snow, smiling in living rooms, lounging with children. They envision a playful, sunny addition to their family. What these breed descriptions don't mention, or underemphasize, are Huskies' immense energy requirements, their skill at escaping fenced yards, their strong prey drive, and their independent streak. If the new owner isn't prepared to exercise and stimulate their dog for hours each day, the lovable Husky can become destructive, noisy, stubborn, and unhappy. The mismatch between expectation and reality often results in stress for both owner and dog, and tragically, breeds like Huskies frequently end up surrendered to shelters when their needs aren't met. The same can be said for smaller breeds, such as terriers. Someone might think a Jack Russell Terrier is perfect for their small apartment because of its size. What they may not realize is that terriers are a bundle of lively energy, bred for chasing and hunting, and can develop behavioral problems if they're understimulated and underexercised. Meanwhile, giant breeds like Newfoundlands or Great Danes are often thought to be unmanageable in smaller homes, when in reality, these dogs can be surprisingly lazy and well-suited to apartment life, as long as their basic needs are met. It's not just activity levels or temperament that gets misconstrued. Health issues and grooming needs are also often underestimated or misunderstood. Certain breeds are predisposed to issues such as breathing problems, joint disorders, or skin conditions. English bulldogs, for instance, have charming personalities, but are at high risk for a host of medical challenges that require very attentive care and potentially heavy veterinary expenses. Likewise, dogs with thick double coats like Samoyeds and Malamutes not only shed profusely, but also need routine brushing to avoid matting. Yet new owners often aren't informed or aren't prepared. Another layer to this problem is what's sometimes called breed bias or breed discrimination. People may avoid wonderful dogs simply because of negative breed stereotypes. Breeds like Pit Bulls, Rottweilers, or Doberman Pinschers are sometimes viewed as uniformly dangerous or aggressive, when in reality, these breeds are frequently affectionate, devoted, and trainable. Misinformation and fear can prevent hundreds of thousands of adoptable, lovable dogs from ever finding homes. The antidote to all of these misconceptions is to see each dog as a unique individual first and a member of a breed second. This means looking beyond the physical appearance or breed description. It means meeting dogs in person, observing how they react to people, to noises, to new environments, and talking to knowledgeable trainers, breeders, and shelter staff who know these animals well. So how can you avoid falling into the breed trap? First, reflect honestly on your own lifestyle. Are you active or sedentary? Home a lot or always traveling? Do you have the patience and time for training and socialization? Are there young children in your life or other pets? Instead of starting with the breed, start with your real-life circumstances. Then look for a dog whose actual temperament, energy level, and needs match what you can provide, not what a breed profile says you should expect. If you are determined to adopt a specific breed, research the breed's typical challenges as much as its strengths. Seek out breed rescue organizations and talk to people who have lived with these dogs. Evaluate the specific dog you're considering, not just its breed label. Often, rescues and shelters will conduct temperament tests and give you valuable insights into a dog's actual personality and behavior. It's also crucial to remember the impact of early training and socialization. No dog, no matter how ideal the breed description, arrives perfectly pre-programmed. Investment in positive reinforcement training, structured activities, and social exposure can help shape a dog's personality as much as inherited traits can. Adopting a dog should always be about forging a lifelong partnership, about committing to learn, adapt, and grow together. When you focus on individuality, you open the door to finding a true companion, not just a mascot for your old assumptions. Furthermore, seeing beyond the breed creates space for some of the most life-affirming relationships out there, the ones you least expect. Wonderful mixed-breed dogs, often overlooked in favor of popular purebreds, can make extraordinary companions. Their genetic diversity can result in fewer inherited health problems and beautifully unique looks and personalities. Many shelter dogs are classic mutts, yet with time, love, and guidance, they often prove themselves endlessly loyal and loving members of the family. Owning a dog is not just about matching a list of traits to a checklist. It's about building a relationship based on mutual understanding. This means patience in learning about your pet, flexibility in adapting your routines, and empathy in meeting their needs, even when they're unexpected. The upfront work may be greater, but the rewards are immeasurable because the most meaningful joys and connections rarely fit into tidy categories. Of course, breed knowledge isn't useless. It can help you anticipate some challenges and inform your approach, but it should never be treated as a shortcut to real compatibility. Personalities, life experiences, and daily reality will always outweigh any set of predicted breed characteristics. Perhaps the most important thing you can do is abandon the concept of the perfect breed. There's no such thing. There's only the perfect match, the dog whose needs, quirks, and temperament align with what you can offer, and vice versa. When you look beyond breed, you embark on the real adventure of pet guardianship, the journey of getting to know, understand, and love a fellow creature for who they truly are. So, the next time you browse lists of dog breeds, let yourself be inspired by their history and charm, but let your decision be guided by curiosity, openness, and respect for the individual. That's how you'll avoid the biggest mistake and discover the deeper joy and responsibility of having a dog in your life.